But then there's that guy. It's finally official. The worst kept secret in the world is that Carmelo Anthony is a Rocket. 1 year, $2.4 million. He'll be reunited with his former Knicks coach, Mike D'Antoni, who himself was asked about the possibility of playing Melo off the bench.
We'll see at the time, and he's open to it. Like you said, his whole goal is just to win. So he's open to anything. We went through those scenarios. Could happen. I don't know. We've got some great players on the team, so it's not a slight if somebody comes off bench.
In a wine cellar? I mean, where exactly?
The stones behind him.
Where they chose to conduct that interview. But all right, Mr. Rose, the floor is yours. What is that?
So I played my final season in Phoenix under Mike D'Antoni, and I remember being on the phone around January, and they're like, Jalen, you come out here, we're going to make sure you get 20 to 24 minutes per game. And guess what? I was getting DNPs. That was not true. So here's what's going to happen with Carmelo Anthony. Mike D'Antoni showed me that he has a long memory, and he can hold a grudge, like all human beings. And guess who ran him out of New York City?
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony. So on the nights where he's shooting 75% from the floor, he's going to be finishing games and he's going to be starting. On the nights where he's shooting 35% from the floor and has 4 turnovers, we're going to be going to him at the end of the game saying, how come he didn't have you out there late? That's what he just set the table for.
That's what, to me, Mina, is the most interesting part of this, because who starts is good for your ego. But who is in the game when the game is being decided is the more interesting question, and that's the one that I think will be answered with Melo in Houston.
I love the idea this is all a long con by Mike D'Antoni to get revenge finally on Carmelo Anthony by benching him, which is obviously what he should do. And why he's right, that this is a very different situation from New York. A lot of the tension came from the fact that Carmelo Anthony had a lot on his shoulders. He has nothing on his shoulders in Houston. The question is he going to accept the fact that he has nothing on his shoulders? Nobody really knows if that's true.
Carmelo Anthony was also a different player at that time. He was a runner-up for MVP 1 year. He was one of the, call it 6 or 7 best players in the world when the Knicks acquired him. He isn't that anymore. So what exactly is he?
Trust me, both of you, he has a lot on his shoulders. I'm going to tell you why. When you become a veteran in particular, when you play on your 3rd team in 3 seasons, there's a couple of things that happens. Either you ascend and reinvent yourself, you plateau, or you're on your way out. That's what this year is all about. That's why he's got a 1 year, $2 million contract, while the other guys like James Harden and CP3 are on maximum contracts. There's a big difference.
All right, we'll keep a close eye on this. Meanwhile, I'll give you a big number here. How the Rockets use Melo remains to be seen. But if he comes off the bench, it'll be a first.
Trying to tell you.
He's played 1,161 games in college and the NBA, including the playoffs, and he was in the starting 5 in every single one of them.